Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's learn about gravity with Minecraft. Together, let's go! Science lessons. Alright, the science of...
Dear Mojang.
Hi Mojang, dear Mojang.
Hi, it's me, Austin. Old school intro Minecraft video on an old school topic with gravitational constants, simple formulas, and a little bit of me going insane. Oh boy, just what the doctor ordered. Hi, hello. Today we're answering a question that nobody asked, which is the world of Minecraft even possible? Now, we've flirted with various aspects of this question in some way or another over the years, while talking about the day-night cycle, whether or not it's a flat planet, and something else, I'm sure, as well. We talk about the Minecraft world a whole heck of a lot here.
A lot of time.
And we're gonna talk about it again today. This time, we're gonna look at it holistically to determine the answer to this question. Could a planet with the qualities of the Minecraft world even possibly exist? Okay, so I think it's really important that we talk about what the precise question is that we're trying to answer here, because it sounds kind of vague at a glance, and maybe even kind of easy to answer, but it's a little bit trickier than you might imagine. A given Minecraft world is a specific size. I mean, for gameplay purposes, it's effectively infinite, but it technically isn't, and we will get to that part. For another, the second Cliffs and Caves update changed a lot about how the Minecraft world works. We will get to that part as well. Actually, it's because of the Cliffs and Caves update that I now feel like I have to put a version number in all of my videos now, because this update rendered at least a few of my old videos completely out of date. Maybe I should remake them now. It'd be pretty easy. Just find an old spreadsheet, update the numbers, and hey, Austin, stay on target. Tanya, could you please put a little 1.19 somewhere? Okay.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you.
So basically what we want to know is, given the size of the Minecraft world and its mass and material makeup, could a planet identical to Minecraft exist in real life? So first of all, let's lead with our assumptions. The first and most important assumption is that the Minecraft world is a sphere or a ball, if we're being totally topologically specific. Not that any of you are topologists. Are you? Throw this video a like if you're a topologist. It'll make me feel good, and maybe it can distract you from the absolutely bonkers field of mathematics you've chosen to specialize in. Remember?
Oh, come on, don't say that. Much respect to this individual who studied this specific field of science. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, right! Balls!
Balls!
That actually made me laugh. I put laugh in the script and it actually made me giggle. I am an actual child. Anyway, we're assuming that the Minecraft world is a planet. If that bothers you, I don't know, watch the 3 videos we've done on it or something. Assumption 2 is not technically an assumption, but I feel like I have to bring it up every time I do a video talking about the size of the Minecraft world, and that's that the world in each Minecraft game has a limited size. This can be a bit confusing because the Perlin noise generation functions do technically still run for quite a ways out from the world boundary, but you can't actually interact with any of the blocks beyond a certain point past the boundary, and getting past it requires glitches and bugs, so effectively, this world barrier is the size limit of the Minecraft world. You've probably never reached it legitimately because it is really, really far from the in-game spawn point.
So how possible is it for you to arrive at the location?
Joke, if you had everything working for you and you used Speed 2 splash potions on the game's fastest horse to boost its speed up to 19.922 blocks per second and nothing was in your way and you galloped straight there at the 8 times distance multiplier you would get if you were galloping in the nether, it would still take you 188.2 thousand seconds to reach the overworld game boundary of 29.9 million blocks. That's over 2 straight days of running running in one direction and playing precisely no other parts of the game. There's probably a faster way to do it with ender pearls or something, but that should just give you a sense of just how big the Minecraft overworld actually is. This world boundary is 29,999,984 blocks away from the center of the map in each of the cardinal directions, meaning looking from the top down, the world of Minecraft has a surface area just shy of 3.6 quadrillion square meters. This is humongous, and while I don't like to make bold claims, I feel pretty confident that no single human being is capable of exploring every single square meter of an entire Minecraft world. It is just...
Austin, don't say that. Don't say that. People are unique and special. People might think it as, challenge accepted. I'm sorry.
Too big. That said, while this is pretty huge, it's not impossibly big. Knowing how big the map is, however, is only the first step in determining whether or not the world of Minecraft adequately follows the laws of physics to the degree that we could label the planet plausible. The next thing I wanted to do was to determine the mass of the Minecraft planet. You see, there are possible issues that could arise from the planet being too small and having too high of a mass. There is a limit to how dense a planet can actually be due to density pressure factors and all that stuff.
Yeah, if you're too dense, if you're way less dense, then you get the point, right?
Now, originally I was going to try to use the Cliffs and Caves updates increased depths and heights to estimate the mass of the Minecraft world using these dimensions, but I realized that this actually doesn't matter for our purposes. One of the issues is that, while the game doesn't load anything beyond bedrock, it's called bedrock. This implies that there's some stuff underneath it. You just personally lack the ability to dig past it for whatever reason. Just because we can't see anything past bedrock legitimately doesn't mean there's not more stuff down there. Technically. So using a playable region of Minecraft for mass determining purposes is a mistake, but not all is lost. Because, as I said, there is a better way to do this, and it all starts with a little thing that I like to call gravity.
Oh my god! The apple, pop, then the gravity. Oh my god, that classic story.
Believe it or not, if we can figure out the gravity of the Minecraft world, we can easily figure out if the Minecraft world is a plausible place or not. We've calculated the gravity of Minecraft several times through the history of these videos using a lot of methods. The basic one is to just measure how long it takes for you to fall a certain distance and use this formula to determine the average acceleration you experience. And
also, case in point, much respect to this individual called Sir Isaac Newton. Thank you. Now, back to the video.
Our last video, using 100 blocks, we determined gravity in Minecraft to be approximately 27 meters per second. But instead, let's try another way. You see, certain blocks follow the laws of gravity too, like sand, gravel, activated TNT. Let's instead this time use sand. Dropping it from 50 blocks up and timing how long it takes to land, I'm getting, what the heck? 15 meters per second? Are you kidding me? No, that can't be right. All right. Now let's try the 100 blocks this time like we did in the last video. 14? What the heck is going on? Well, okay, there's a few things going on here. Our calculations in the past have been a little fast and loose, if I'm being honest with you, because Minecraft, like most video games and, reality, has something called terminal velocity, which is what occurs when you're falling through an atmosphere. As you fall, the air exerts a force on your body as you push it out of the way with, As you fall faster, this force increases until it matches the force of gravity and you stop speeding up entirely. 100.
So case in point, terminal velocity, the maximum, right? That's why it's called terminal.
Blocks in Minecraft is probably well after the point where you experience terminal velocity, which is why we're getting 15 meters per second with gravel and sand at 50 blocks, but 14 at 100. So our numbers in the past have been a little off, but likely not in a way that's big enough to make much of a difference in the outcomes of those videos. If nothing else, the gravity should be higher than what we've been calculating, making any horrible outcomes that much more dramatic. The real mystery is, why are blocks that are impacted by gravity falling slower than I am as a player? Well, it turns out that blocks that are impacted by gravity have a much lower amount of gravitational pull applied to them. I don't know why. Maybe they're hollow or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to keep using players because that's how we do it around here. Measuring more closely, looking for the point where I stop speeding up, I measured a force of gravity to be about 30 meters per second squared. Then I decided to just stop goofing off and I looked it up, and apparently the official value is 32 meters per second for entities like the player and mobs. That's pretty high. That's over 3.5 times the gravity of Earth, and that's actually higher than the surface gravity of Jupiter, which is 24-ish meters per second squared.
So case in point, in real life, you will not be able to live there, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Okay, so why did we need to know the gravity of the Minecraft world anyway? Well, it's easy, because we can use this formula here to reverse engineer the mass of the planet if we know the gravity. Well, okay, not quite. See, our gravity, 32 meters per second squared, goes here, the little g. The big G is the gravitational constant. Explaining what that is very simple. It's the empirical physical constant that articulates the proportionality connecting the gravitational force between two bodies with the product of their masses and the inverse square of their distance. Okay.
Stop for a moment first. If you do recognize what it means, if you do understand what the equation means, please drop a like and subscribe. Thank you. I definitely know that. I definitely know the meaning. Definitely.
Yeah, I did just read that off the Wikipedia article directly.
I don't, I'm sorry, I don't.
Austin words, it's a number with which we use to describe how gravity works, and it shows up in a bunch of gravity-related equations, including this one. It is a pretty tiny number, 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11. It's a really tiny number. Excel thinks it's a 0. Anyway, we want that one, and we can use basic algebra to turn the formula around to solve for m, the mass of any given orbital body. Technically, we need to put our mass in there too, but it's so insignificant as to be totally pointless to include. So this is our new formula, and there is a missing piece. It's this little hook-shaped letter, little shepherd's crook. You know,
it's R. If I'm not wrong, it's radius.
This letter right here. It's a hook letter. Oh no, it's an R apparently. Well, okay.
Pirate. Arr!
Yeah, that makes sense because it's kind of like a pirate's hook. Arr! Anyway, this R stands for radius, which is the other piece of the puzzle we need to determine what a Minecraft planet looks like. So, yeah, let's do it. We actually have all the information we need already, believe it or not. It's actually 5 paragraphs back in the script. The surface area of the Minecraft world. Bam! Chekhov's gun, baby.
Bang! Chekhov's gun, baby. Pew, pew, pew.
Except instead of a gun, it's numbers! With the 3.6 quadrillion square meter figure we got earlier, we can use this sexy formula for the surface area of a sphere to determine the radius of our planet, and rearranging it in this way and plugging in the area right here, we get a radius of 16.9 million meters. That is a lot of meters. The distance from the surface of the Earth to our core, for example, is only 6.3 million meters. It's not unbelievably huge, however. This puts our Minecraft planet at approximately 68% the radius of Neptune, meaning that it's slightly smaller than that faraway planet. This leads to some concerns, however. We have a planet with a surface gravity higher than Jupiter's, but Jupiter is 70 times larger than it is. This means that our planet is impossible, right? Well, let's just hold on to our horses, everybody, because we're skipping ahead. Remember why?
Oh, let's hold on to the horses and skip. Get it. I'm sorry.
Why we figured out how large the planet is to begin with. We want to know the mass. Without knowing the mass of a Minecraft world, we can't possibly know how plausible it is on an astrological scale. So, astronomical scale. Is it feasible if you're a Capricorn, red moon rising, I don't know. I was born in December 27th, 1987, around midnight. You can do my chart for me, all right? How plausible is it on an astronomical scale? So taking our radius and plopping it in our formula, we can hit enter and finally figure out how massive our planet is. 137 septillion kilograms. This is about 34% more massive than Neptune, our closest comparison planet. Then we want to figure out the average density, and how do we do that? Well, it's easy. We divide the mass we just got by the volume of the Minecraft planet, which we get using the volume of a sphere formula right here. 4/3 times pi times r cubed to get us this humongous number. Dividing them, we get 6,762 kilograms per cubic meter of average planet density. That is, that's plausible. That's 100% plausible. It's actually denser than any of the other planets in our solar system, but not by a lot. Realistically, what it means is that there's a lot more heavy metals in the crust and core of Minecraft than we have anywhere else in our solar system, which, kind of checks out. I mean, there's tons of rare metals scattered all over the place in Minecraft. This is way, way less dense than some of the densest materials known to man. It's about as dense as the metal antimony, something I did not know existed until just today, and it's way less dense than, say, osmium with its 22.5 thousand kilograms per cubic meter. And heck, for bonus points, let's see if this makes sense for how we experience Minecraft. And spoiler, it totally does. This explains why you can only dig down so far before you hit rock that's so dense that you can't get past it, since gravity is going to be pulling the crystals together so tight that you're going to need something really strong to get through that layer of bedrock. It also explains why the mountains of Minecraft are so small. I finally found one that's almost at the max height for mountains, and it's like basically just a big freaking hill. It's really not even a mountain. Mountains cannot get much bigger because gravity is going to be pulling them down really, really hard. It's difficult to be a 1 kilometer tall mountain when you're straining against gravity so freaking high that it makes Jupiter cry. So, yeah, I think we can say without qualifiers that the world of Minecraft is actually totally plausible and internally consistent. That's kind of amazing. I mean, you wouldn't want to go there as a human being. You'd almost certainly die under the force of gravity, and
yeah, you will not be able to survive. You can't live there, so sorry.
How on earth are these islands floating? I mean, I love them, but how? How are they doing it? It doesn't make any sense. Sincerely, Austin. I have to give out a huge shout out to my patrons who make this entire show, the entire show possible. I'm talking about all of you, but especially those of you who paid me to say your names, like Juan Santa Maria, MadLad616, Miss Kendra, Alan Hagers, Edit MTP, Nicholas Pullinger, Marissa Resnick, Nick Patterson, and Loretta Mazurf. What a great thing. Heck yeah, I had fun. Did you have fun? I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired.
Thank you so much. Well, anyways, I hope you find this video very interesting to watch. It's quite educational, beneficial, and I love the mathematics in this, so yeah! I learned a lot from this video. I hope you also learned a lot from this video. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if you have any share us. Down below. Don't forget to follow my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. But hey, that's just a theory. No, that's not the theory. That's the science of. One more time. But hey, that's just science. Signs off. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much.